Now in this lesson, we are going to create a Facebook cover, and as a starting point, you can use some templates of it, and you can easily customize that. But even if you want to start from blank, you have enough knowledge now to create a design by your own from scratch. So I'll click on create a design, and right here Facebook, and here we have Facebook cover. Whenever you select any design, by default, what you see on the right is a blank canvas. If you want to use any template as a starting point, you can use it from here. So what you can do is you can select any of these designs and make it your own by customizing the information right here. So let's say you want to design this one for your restaurant business. So in that case, this is the financial design. So this background image doesn't make much sense here. So I can delete that. And you have the option to use your own elements here. But even if you want to use this one, you can continue with this. And now let's say that I want it for my restaurant business. So instead, you can use this as your image, like right, restaurant theme based, something like that. And if you feel that you need a little lighter design, you can try different designs here, what works for you. You can change the text styles. And now let's say that I want to use this all options, but the color scheme should be different. So in that case, right now I'm using this one. Let's move it to some other scheme, like this is for text. Let me just zoom it a little bit and then select this box. Change the default color to, let's say, something like this. And if you want to change for all, you can click on change all, and it will be changed for all of the designs. See how quickly you have customized your design according to your requirement. And similarly, if you change the text scheme, let's say for one, you make it white, you can change it for all, and boom, your design is ready within seconds. Now, in order to learn this designing sense more properly, what we will do is, let's say this one is our final design. So what I'll do is, now I'll try to create this similar design from scratch. So what we will do is, we will use a Facebook cover. That's it. This is the blank canvas. And first of all, I want this particular design, like this kind of shape. So let's go to elements, and let's go to this frames, and just scroll down for a similar one. Now, if you can't find this similar design, what you can use is, you can use some similar designs, like for example this one, I copied it here and I pasted it right here. So that if the other one suits well, you can use that one as well. For example, like this. Now let's insert a photo here, or let's go with making this background as darker and change it to little more dark. And now let's use the restaurant theme here, something like this. Okay, now this text right here, as I told you that Antonio bold and 73.3, you can note that and you can create it by yourself as well. Antonio bold and 73 is the size. You can make it white. And there are some other settings as well. It's bold and it has some effects as well. It has shadows. And you can check some other customizations as well. Now like write restaurant, but as we can see that this image right here is blur and dark, and since we have used the same image but here it is not blur, so as I told you that you need to lighter that theme, and if you wanna apply some filters to it you can do so. Adjust, change the blur, something like this. Theme based. Now this is Brittany, so add a heading again and change this theme to Brittany. Theme based. And again you need some effects in here. Now for these circles what you can use is type / here and write circle and search it in, let's say, graphics. No, actually I want to search it in the frames. So let's write frames here, and this one is the ideal one. Now I want 3 frames, so alternate, hold alternate, make a copy, alternate and make a copy. Now once we change the color scheme of one circle, you can actually do the same for all the other ones. And now we will insert some people here. So people or person. Let's use some of the images like this. Now we want to define these. Make all the other images smaller. Make sure they are in the perfect alignment. And now we will see the text size here. It's 24 and open sans. So let's insert a heading. Let's add a subheading. It's 24 and it's open sans in bold. So that is perfect. Let's keep it here. And now let's define that. It says guest speaker, and then the other one might be same, so you can make a copy of it. And these ones are in all the capital letters. So for capital letters, I also explained you that just select the text and from here change the case. From these 3 dots change the to uppercase and write Ishan Ali. Similarly, now when it's final, you can easily make the copy of these two like this and like this. Moderator and again guest speaker. So although this design is not similar to this one, but it is having some resemblance, and still it looks very nice and more or less similar. Even you can make some further adjustments if you want to. So these are the patterns that we can use, and this is the best way to learn to create design, that you might want to try it by yourself. Just try it by yourself and you will get to know all the tools and how that can be practically used when creating the design. Similarly, if you want to use this boxes or create that boxes, now for these boxes I have two options. Either I can write 27 directly as a text, write 27 like this and make it work like, go to effects and choose a background color, reduce the roundness and change it to this color. So it kind of look nice. You can use Antonio bold, Antonio bold, and now it will look like this. If you want to reduce the gap in the box, you can make that settings as well. You can just reduce the spread around. Now it's looking perfect. And the other text is again Antonio bold. So change it to this. Once we are finalized with one design, it's very easy to create the next one. We will just make copy of this, December 2022. So December 2022. And now let's make a copy of this. Let me lock this image so that it's easier to select these, because if it is unlocked, whenever I try to select this one, it might move from its place. So it's better to lock that, and then it will be very easy to create the copy. And to insert the time like this, I can hit / here and write time. This one is the shape that I want to use, and make this white. And what you can do is you can type some space here so that it will still be treated as the text. To select the text, just select the box, remove the text and write spaces here. So it will still be considered as text, and then bring the clock to the top and send the shape to backwards. This should do the work. And if you want to reduce the size, you can do that as well wherever it feels good. So as you can see that more or less this design looks identical, and we have learned how to practically use the tools that we have learned to create some wonderful design.